Coming up next, the BMW X5 M60i. Hey, Mark Savage here with Savage on Wheels. We have the BMW X5 here, and this is the top of the line, the M60i. And I guess here's what I want to talk about. Last year, Paul and I had this great X7, and it was started at $104,000 or something like that, and ended up at like $114,000. This one is almost as much, and I don't quite get it because this is like what I say, Paul, 5 inches shorter as far as the wheelbase, and I think it was like 10 inches shorter for length.
So less is more.
And 18 cubic feet less cargo space. And there's, like I say, nothing wrong. It's a mid-size crossover slash SUV. But why is it that daggone much money? Well, this one, of course, is the top of the line, so it's got the big engine in it. This has got a twin-turbo V6, or I'm not sorry, what did I say, V6? A twin-turbo V8. So 523,000, look at 523 horsepower, baby. So it's crazy. You know, they've refreshed it a little. We got a fresh new grill on it. No, it's not too crazy big. Right. So, you know, and it's got the M on it because it's got the M series going on. So that's nice. But I just, I'm shocked that we're going to over $100,000 with this vehicle. I was expecting it to be $65,000, $70,000 anyway. But we can take a quick look, take a walk around. I do think these mirrors are cool here. That's neat. Of course, they fold flat. Everything's powered here. And it's got the calipers. So we got blue calipers on here. That's kind of neat. Yeah, good-looking wheels, right? I said we're not going to pop the thing here because, I mean, it's just a trunk back there. Takes premium fuel, 91 octane, so that's going up your price, but you know, you're using a V8 anyway, so what the heck? You might as well. It's only money. Yeah, it's only money. You might as well burn it in gasoline, right? So whatever. We'll take you for a ride in it. We'll show you the interior. The interior is spectacular, so you know they've done a nice job. All right, so we're inside. Tons of leather in here, Paul. Obviously, I put it in reverse just so we can see it. It has of course, a huge screen, 14-inch screen here for the info screen. Very nice lighting out the back and very crisp pictures, so that's nice to see. You know, the dash is actually, this is pretty simple to seat all the regular controls, and the speedometer and stuff pops up in here. But again, Paul, we've got, of course, a very divided screen, a whole lot going on here. If you want music, okay, we got to hit that, and then we got to scroll through here. The good news is you can scroll through it, so that's nice. That's not too hard. Oh, where'd we just go? Anyway, let's go back to the home screen. You can go here and get the giant map. That's nice to see. We're in Sussex, obviously, or right at the edge. Anyway, you know, we still got this thing here that you can adjust the screen with, but most of the time you're going to be doing the touch screen, so that's better. You got a teeny little shifter. They say it's glass, so okay, that's nice.
That's why it's $100,000.
Yeah, that's why it's $100,000 or so. Anyway, that's all easy enough. We got 3 settings: Eco, Comfort, and Sport. That's good, and Sport will actually help it pick up and go, and we'll go out on the highway in just a few minutes. Anyway, got the usual, you know, heated seats and all that, but it all goes through your climate screen here. So, right, I got a heated steering wheel, heated seats, cooled seats. Oh,
that's we
want to see Paul's. It's over here. It's on that side. That's a lot to figure out when you're just driving along. Again, get back to the map. And we got real carbon fiber, Paul. That's nice.
Yeah.
$300 extra, but it
must really lighten it up, too.
It must, yeah, lightens up your dash. That's really good, so your dash is not so heavy. Harman Kardon system in the stereo here, so that's kind of exciting. Of course, a wireless charger. We got the 2 memory buttons for the seat over here. Lots of power down here. I can show you this, Paul, is the bottom of the seat actually will extend out if I can hit the right button here, which is not the easiest thing to find. There it is. Whoop, nope, those are my bolsters in the back.
Okay.
Nonetheless, believe me, the seat will stick out here a little bit, so if you got long legs, that helps give you a little bit more support. You know, it's a nice interior. It's comfortable. It's quiet, and oh, here, check this out.
Huge sunroof.
Huge sunroof in this thing, which is always nice. You know, panoramic sunroof, and I had some little kids in the car the other day, and they were very excited to see that. And of course, you got the manual sunscreens on those back windows back
That's
there.
like the roof at AmFam Field.
Yeah, I know. You know, we could
Have a ball game.
have a ball game in there. All right, we're getting onto the highway now. We've put it into sport mode. We got a straight shot here on our entry ramp. Listen to that.
That has a nice sound.
That sounds like
and listen to the shifting.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a race car. Oh, that was a buck too, right?
That was a buck too.
Of course, we never did that.
No, that was. This is
Kids, don't try this at home.
Don't try that.
This is a closed course.
Yeah, we just do that when we know there's nobody around, and there was nobody except this guy way ahead of us on the ramp, so that was good. But what's amazing is that this 523 horsepower V8 turbo, twin turbo, will get up and go, and it sounds like you're in a race car.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds great. I felt like I was,
Like when we were at Road America.
I felt like I was Bobby Lamani or somebody, you know, just shooting down the highway on getting onto the track here. Anyway, but what, of course, makes a BMW, other than the power for this particular one, is that this handles just super tight, super great. It's not, there's not the slush you feel in so many of the steering wheels. It's very precise, so that's wonderful. And even in sport mode, it's got a pretty nice ride. You can feel it's firmed up, Paul.
Yeah.
But it's not, and we'll go back to comfort just to see if you can.
Oh yeah, you notice.
You can feel
yeah,
it just
you
a
can
little
feel
bit.
it different.
This is going to be a little softer ride, so that's not too bad. And yeah, and then those dice changes every time you do it. So let's go back to sport so you can see that again. Boom.
Sport
turns
Plus.
all red. Yeah, Sport Plus. Pretty exciting, but nice stuff. And you know, this is what, if you're going to pay the $100,000 for this, that's what you expect.
Right. But yeah, if I'm going to spend $100,000, I'm not sure I'm going to buy it.
They also make things called Corvettes. I don't know.
They do.
Things like
which
that.
I would buy in a heartbeat.
That's right. So Paul, I mean, it's enough that this starts at 90,000 and change, right?
Yes.
But then all the options come on it. And did I tell you how much the paint was?
No.
$5,000 for this red paint job.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed maybe $1,500.
Right. I don't think I've seen more than $1,500 on any other vehicle
Right.
we've ever had. And, you know, I understand $500, it's a different paint job, and, you know, that's the only special paint job you got. Like, I know Mazda does that
Right.
for their red, which is really cool, which I'd pay more for that.
That's a
red than this
beautiful red.
Actually, it's better than this red. But nonetheless, that just seems like a lot of money. And like say, you know, the $300, I think I said for the carbon fiber, that's minor. That's chicken feed.
Yeah, it is.
In the grand scheme of things. But every little option is another 1,000 or 1,500 or 1,200 or whatever. So I don't know. It adds up in a hurry, and yet it was already a $90,000 vehicle. So it's like, well, what all came at that price?
At 90, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And then, what's your car payment on this?
Well, with zero down, zero interest, a 4-year loan, you're talking just under $2,000.
Yeah, he said $2,000 or so. And,
Yeah.
And you know, so yeah, somebody's going to trade in something on this and whatever, but you're talking more than you and I pay for a mortgage.
Yeah, house payment.
Yeah, and including taxes.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for a 4-year, and you know, maybe you're going to go 6 on something like this. I don't know, but that's a lot of money. I guess it just seems to me that the car companies just keep utzing up and utzing up and utzing up all the prices. And you understood a little of that with COVID and all that went on, but it's getting to be, well, you know, the interesting thing is that the delivery fee is only $995 on this, and yet many of the cars now are $1,300, $1,500.
Right.
And to me, that I can't imagine that their shipping cost has gone up that much.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's why we're not math whizzes.
That's why we're not math whizzes, and why we don't own fancy cars.
There you go.
So if you don't want to spend $105,000 or so on an X5, there are several to choose from. The entry level is $61,200, which isn't too bad for a mid-size luxury SUV, right? And that one has a 375 horsepower twin turbo V6. So that, you know, that's plenty good. If you want to move up into the next level and get all-wheel drive on it, then that goes to $68,000. And then if you want to have a plug-in hybrid, it goes to about $77,000. And that gives you 40 miles of plug-in range, and you know, you got a little bit more. In fact, you got more horsepower, like 450 50 horsepower, so that, you'll get up and go. So you got plenty of power there. This is the one with the 523 horsepower, and it costs $105,000 as it sits here. And wow, that's a lot of money. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.